Hi, my name is Heather McIntyre, and this is my Week 5 journal entry for my Introduction to Health and Wellness class. The topic is my diabetes assessment. My father suffers from type 2 diabetes, so I couldn't help but feel worried about this particular assessment. I know that I don't really eat all that healthily, and eating better has always been at the back of my mind, something that I was going to start to do tomorrow or next week, but it never came. I keep reminding myself that I really need to start to eat better and exercise regularly to reduce my risk of ending up like my father, but procrastination is keeping me from actually doing it. In the words of Scarlett O'Hara, tomorrow is another day. A person can convince themselves that they are doing what they can to stay healthy, but you can't ignore the results of an assessment. Out of 10 questions, 5 of them I answered yes to. According to the directions, if you answer yes more than 5 times, it's recommended that you see a physician for a urine test. I read this assessment as a warning of what I'm doing to myself. It was just another reality check for me out of the many reality checks that I have had over the past few weeks. Remember when I said that illness of any kind can and does have an impact on all 7 dimensions of wellness? Let me explain to you how diabetes mellitus impacts your social, physical, and emotional wellness. The social impact is subtle, but it's still there. One of the common signs of diabetes is fatigue. Fatigue can keep you from your friends and families and keep you from social situations. Eventually, that separation between you and your friends can start to make you feel alone in this world. That loneliness leads to depression and a higher risk of health problems. The physical impacts are more obvious. Diabetes raises blood glucose levels, and depending on the type, the body either doesn't make enough insulin or the body doesn't use insulin properly. Diabetes can cause chronic eye disease, kidney disorders, painful nerve and muscle issues, and circulation problems. It's also the leading cause of foot and leg amputations. It raises your risk of heart disease and heart attacks. Now, the emotional impacts of diabetes develop over time. Chronic fatigue, obesity, and loss of limb makes it difficult to cope in life. These things can increase depression and further lower your resistance. Insecurities tend to rise and you may pull away from your loved ones, reducing your intimacy levels and causing emotional stress. Change of lifestyle habits can help reduce the risk of diabetes. Eat a balanced, healthy diet. Avoid saturated and trans fats. Eat more fruit, vegetables, and high-fiber foods. You may want to also cut back on salt. Exercising regularly will help manage your weight, reduce your blood glucose levels, and will also improve your blood pressure and cholesterol. It is also helpful to limit your alcohol intake. Alcohol leads to weight gain, increases blood pressure, and triglyceride levels. Changing these 3 things in your life can vastly reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes.